Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining today on this lovely Sunday. So we'll do our Vinyasa Flow. So we'll just do a bit of everything today. So just making sure again that you have maybe a blanket, a strap or belt, and again maybe a cushion just to help with seated meditation. So as normal, we're going to start seated. So just finding a comfortable seat. So again, the knees can be crossed, you can kneel, whatever feels good. And then when you're ready, start to place the hands on your knees. And when you're ready, start to draw your gaze down and start to close over the eyes. And start to draw your attention inwards. So just noticing how you're feeling this morning. And then notice the quality of your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. And now start to deepen your breath. So as you breathe in, trying to fill your chest, your rib cage, your belly with air, and as you exhale, full release out through the mouth. Again, as you do this, you maybe put one hand on belly, one hand on chest, and really feel the body expand on the inhale. And relax on your exhale. Just trying to draw the shoulders away from the ears as you exhale. So just taking one or two more breaths. And then can you bring softness into the body? So starting with your face and allowing the forehead to relax. Softening around your eyes, your cheeks. Relax your jaw. So maybe opening and closing the mouth. Releasing any tightness. As you breathe in, maybe rolling your shoulders up towards your ears. And as you exhale, lowering them back down. And then continuing to scan your body. So allowing your elbows to relax. Softening the fingers. Softening the legs. And just noticing any sensations that may arise. If there is any areas of tightness in your body, allowing your breath to travel to that area and trying to soften and release. And taking a moment to notice any sounds in the room. Or outside the room. And just observing the sounds, not attaching. So just sitting here quietly for another few moments. Keep scanning the body. Trying to soften further. going to do some breath work. So we will do Nadi Shodhana, so it's alternate nostril breathing. So you can keep the eyes closed if you're familiar with the practice, or you can just open the eyes and just watch me. So I'm going to bend the left elbow in front of the face, and I'm going to get the ring finger and place the ring finger on the right nostril. Start to place the middle finger and index finger to the center of the forehead so the left thumb is free. Start to take a full breath out, so you're breathing out through the left nostril, so fully emptying, and then start to inhale through the left nostril for 4 counts. So breathing in, 2, 3, 4. Start to close over with the left thumb, the left nostril, and as you exhale, release the right nostril and count out for 4, 3, 2, 1. So then inhale through the right, 2, 3, 4. Close over the right nostril, and then exhale through left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through the left, 2, 3, 4. Close. Exhale through right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through right, 2, 3, 4. Close. Exhale through left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through left, 2, 3, 4. Close. Exhale through right, 2, 3, 4. Inhale through right, 2, 3, 4. Close. Exhale through left, 2, 3, 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Close over. Exhale, 2, 3, 4. So just continue 4 rounds of this breath in your own time. So 1 round is 2 nostrils, so both nostrils. Again, really inhaling fully into the belly, and as you exhale, full release out. So just take 1 more round of breath through both nostrils. And when you're finished, just placing the hand down and begin to breathe fully into both nostrils. And noticing, have you maybe created any space in the chest, in the body? So just take 2 more deep breaths. And then gently, you can open the eyes or keep the eyes closed. We're just going to start to bring the left hand up. So inhale, reaching left hand up towards the ceiling. As you exhale, bringing the left hand outside the right cheek. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, start to draw that left ear to the left shoulder. So try to draw shoulder down and feel the stretch on the right side of the neck. For a deeper stretch, you can reach the right hand out or right arm out and feel a bit more into the stretch. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then gently inhale, slowly release. And then inhale, reach the right arm up. As you exhale, dropping that right hand to the outside of the left cheek. Take another breath in. And as you exhale, draw that right ear to your right shoulder and feel a stretch in the left side of the neck. Again, for feeling a more intense stretch, you can reach that left arm out and take 2 breaths. And then slowly, gently inhale, coming up. Start to interlink the fingers behind the back of the head. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, we're going to start to draw the chin towards the chest. Again, letting the elbows feel heavy, so you're already feeling the stretch in the back of the neck. If it's too much, you can just let the hands go to the knees. Otherwise, hold here again for 2 breaths. And then slowly inhale, release. And we're just going to come into our twist. So taking an inhale, reach the arms up. On our exhale, right hand outside the left knee, left fingertips to floor. And coming into our twist, take another breath in. And as you exhale, draw your tummy in towards your spine, soften your shoulders. Take another breath. And then gently coming back to center. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. And on your exhale, drawing the left hand outside the right knee, coming onto your right fingertips. Take another full breath in. And lengthen through the spine on the inhale as you exhale, maybe twisting a little deeper, draw tummy in towards spine. Take another deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release. Nice, so gently coming off your blanket or cushion. And we're going to come on to our all fours. So we'll do a few rounds of cat-cow to start with. So spread the fingertips nice and wide, so your wrists are under shoulders, knees are under the hips. And on the inhale, start to push the bum up towards the ceiling. Look up. On your exhale, curl the tailbone down. Pressing through the hands, opening through your shoulder blades. Taking 4 more. Again, you can keep it steady, or you can take circles as you do your cat-cow. So you're kind of warming up the wrists. We'll take 2 more. And when you come to neutral tabletop, start to untuck the toes. So from here, we're just going to start to walk the wrists towards our knees. So again, if that's too much, you can either just come to the sides, but we're just going to warm up the wrists. So you're drawing the wrists towards you. So you can stay here, or you can start to draw the body back towards the heels. So you should feel that stretch on the inner wrists. Just again, breathing into the stretch. So just take 2 more breaths here. And then gently from here, you can just shake out the wrists. And we're going to come onto the balls of the toes. So I did this the last day. So you can come straight onto the bum, or you can put a cushion under the bum if it's too much. So again, we're flexing out the toes. If you have your strap, we're going to use the strap. If not, you can just use your hands. So I'm going to start to wrap the left elbow towards the inside of the left shoulder blade. So you're kind of in between the shoulder blades here. So again, rotating the shoulder back. And then you're going to inhale, reach the right arm up. And you bend right elbow. So you're kind of clasping the hands if you can. If not, use your strap. Or you can just grab your top. So again, start to breathe here. Open through the chest, look up. Take 2 more deep breaths. Soften your shoulders. Take another breath. And gently release. And I'm going to do the same on the opposite side. So rotating that right elbow. So you're bringing that right hand inside the shoulder blades. And then reach the left arm up. And start to bend that left elbow. Again, you can grab the fingers, or you can grab your strap. And again, really rotate, or bring that left elbow up towards the ceiling and opening through the chest. Take 2 more breaths. Toes are getting sore. 1 more breath. And exhale. Ooh, slowly release. So gently coming off the toes. You can just give them a little tap. And then from here, we're going to come in to starting to straighten out the right leg. Just feeling the stretch on the back. So you're pressing through the balls of the toes, pressing heel towards the back of the room. And from here, then slowly start to lift that right leg. Staying here, starting to come onto left fingertips, reach the left arm out. Hold here. Then take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, we're bringing the left hand to the floor, press down, and we're going to start to draw that left knee in towards the chest, coming onto the balls of the toes, knee to chest. We're going to do that 2 more times. So inhale, lower the left knee, reach the arms out. As you exhale, draw foot back down, gently bend the left knee, draw it in towards the nose, right up on the balls of the toes. Exhale, come down. So doing that once more. Inhale, reaching right leg out, left arm forward. On your exhale, drop left hand back, come onto the ball of the right toes, push up, knee to nose. Exhale, coming all the way down. So we're going to do that on the opposite side. You just shake out the hips. Start to straighten out that left leg, coming onto the balls of the toes. And when you're ready, slowly inhale, reach the left leg up. Maybe coming on to the right fingertips or reach that right arm forward. So just holding here for a moment. Keep reaching, stretching out through the leg. Take a deep breath here. And on your exhale, drop the right hand to the mat on top the right toes and slowly start to draw that left knee in towards the chest. Oh, I'm actually doing the wrong leg. Sorry, I should be doing the opposite leg. I'm trying to remember where I am. Sorry, no, I'm right. So you're drawing the left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, coming all the way down. Inhale, start to reach the right leg out, left leg back. Take an inhale. And on your exhale, drop right hand down. Inhale, draw that left knee in towards the chest. Exhale, coming down. Doing it once more. Inhale, reaching left and right arm out. And then slowly inhale, untap the toes, draw knee in towards chest. Exhale, coming all the way down. And from here, come into our child's pose. Bringing the knees out wide, big toes together. Start to push the bum back towards the heels and drop the crown of the head. Keeping the arms active, so straightening through the arms, press the palms into the mat. Take 3 more deep breaths. And then slowly from here, start to walk the hands out towards the left side of the mat. So we're coming into, again, feeling a twist or stretch through the back side of the right body, or the right side of the body. Bring right hand to the top of the left hand. Start to push the right sitting bone towards the floor and really feel into the side body stretch. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly coming back to center, start to walk the hands over to the opposite side. So bringing the right hand towards the right side, then left hand on top of right. Start to push the left sitting bone towards the floor, then feeling through that side body stretch. And take 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly inhale, coming back to center, and we're going to come up into our downward facing dog. So begin to untop the toes, gently lifting the knees off the mat. Start to push the bum back towards the heels, and then slowly start to straighten out one leg and the other leg. So again, starting to pedal out the feet. Feet are hip distance or slightly wider apart if there is any lower back issues. Again, come back to your breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. And maybe nodding the head, yes, shaking the head, no, releasing any tension in the neck. And from here, we're going to come into a twist. So on the inhale, start to reach the right hand to the outside of the left shin. So you can bend your knees generously here. Take another inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, twist. So you're starting to look under the left armpit. You can start to press the heels towards the floor if you feel like it. Taking another breath here. And exhale slowly back to center. So dropping that right hand down. Then taking an inhale, reach the left hand outside the right shin. Again, take another breath in, and as you exhale, twist the body to the right, looking under your right armpit. Keep pushing the heels down towards the floor. Take another breath, and then slowly left hand to mat. We'll all start to look between the hands, and we're going to start to slowly walk the feet in between the hands for our forward fold. Then coming into our half lift, inhale, draw your hands to your shins, gaze forward, lengthen through the legs. Exhale, fold. Doing that one more time. Inhale, half lift, draw hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing. So press through the feet, reach the arms out, all the way up. Look up towards your thumbs. And exhale, hands down. Nice. So we're going to come into a heart opening sun salutation. So we're going to start again, just in our Tadasana to start with. Draw down through the feet. So again, all four corners of the feet on the floor. Start to engage the glutes, the inner thighs. And from here, on the inhale, slowly start to interlink the fingers, straightening through the arms, opening up the chest, look up. On your exhale, slowly fold forward. You can have the knees bent or straight. Draw the body all the way towards the thighs. On the next inhale, release the hands, bend the knees, sweep the hands along the mat. Utkatasana. On your exhale, slowly folding forward, fingertips to the mat. On your next inhale, coming into our half lift, hands to shins. And on our exhale, slowly bending the knees, step back to our plank pose. So we're just going to hold in our plank for 3 breaths. Again, you can drop the knees here if you need to. And if you're in full plank, press back through the heels. Keep with your breath. And then all on our next exhale, start to draw the knees towards the floor, chin and chest, elbows all the way back as you come all the way down. Take an inhale for our low cobra. Press the hands into the mat. Draw shoulders down on the inhale. Exhale, coming all the way down. We're going to come to bend the knees. So start to bring the fingertips a few inches wide. And on your next inhale, bend the right knee. Staying low or pushing up high, look over your right shoulder. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, bend the left knee. Pressing up, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, untop the toes, press through your tabletop and choose your child's pose or your downward facing dog for your 5 breaths. So again, if you need to take a rest, drop the knees, drop the head. If you're in downward dog, keep pushing the floor away from you. Keep pushing the bum and sitting bones up towards the ceiling. So wherever you are, take 2 more breaths. If you're in child's pose, slowly starting to come up and meet us in our downward facing dog. And we'll all start to look between our hands, bend the knees, stepping right foot forward, your left foot forward to our forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins, gaze forward. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing, reaching arms all the way out, all the way up. Looking up, you can push the hips forward, coming into a back bend. As you exhale, draw hands down through heart center. Nice. So coming again to the top of the mat, doing our heart opening sun salutation. So on the inhale, straighten through the arms, open up through the chest, look up. On your exhale, folding forward, keeping the interlink,
Drop the crown of the head towards the thighs. On your next inhale, release the hands, sweep hands along the mat. Utkatasana, chair pose for 1 breath. On your exhale, slowly folding forward. Drop crown of head. Inhale, coming into our half lift, hands to shins. And on our exhale, slowly stepping back into our plank pose. Holding inner plank for 3 breaths. And keep with your breath. Drop the knees if you need to. Taking 1 more breath. And then all on our exhale, lower our knees, chin and chest, coming all the way down. Take an inhale for our low cobra. Press hands into the mat, draw shoulders down. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Exhale, come all the way down. Coming again into bringing the fingertips out wide. Start to inhale, bend the right knee. Start to look over your right shoulder. Exhale, come all the way down. Inhale, bend the left knee. Press up, look over your left shoulder. Exhale, come down. Inhale, untuck the toes. Press through your tabletop. And again, choose your child's pose or your downward facing dog for your 5 breaths. Again, come back to your breath, breathing in through the nose and out through the nose or mouth. You're in your child's pose. Keep pushing the bum back towards the heels. Two more breaths.
I don't know what happened there. You are muted. Sorry guys, you can hear me? I don't know what happened there. Sorry. So we were coming into our we're going to look between our hands, so we're in our downward facing dog. Start to look between hands, bend the knees. Start to step your right foot forward, left foot forward to our forward fold. Inhale, half lift, hands to shins. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing, reaching arms all the way out, all the way up, maybe pushing it forward, reaching into a back bend, draw hands down through heart center. You're all still there, good. So coming to the top of the mat, we're going to inhale, reach the arms up, look up towards your thumbs. On your exhale, hinging from hips, folding forward, coming into forward fold, fingertips to the mat. Inhale, half lift. On our exhale, slowly, we're going to step back to our downward facing dog. So right foot back, left foot back, push the floor away back to downward dog. On the inhale, slowly start to come into our 3-legged dog. Reach right leg up towards ceiling. Start to bend that right knee, open up through that right hip. Take another breath. And then slowly, as you inhale, straightening the leg, look between the hands. And as you exhale, draw that right knee in towards the chest. Come onto the balls of the toes. And then slowly, right foot in between the hands. So just staying in your low lunge to start with, fingertips to the mat. Start to push the bum down towards the floor. So you're really feeling into the inner thighs, hips. Keep with your breath. And then slowly we're going to start to lower that left knee down towards the floor. And on your inhale, start to sweep the hands up. So you're coming into your low lunge. Again, you can stay upright or push further into the front knee. Again, opening up through the arms, energy in the fingertips. Relax your shoulders. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly on your inhale, looking up towards the fingertips, lengthen, lengthen, lengthen. And as you exhale, frame that front foot. We're going to start to walk the fingertips back, coming onto the ball of the right foot. So from here, we're going to inhale. We're coming into kind of our variation of cat-cow that we did the other day. So on the inhale, start to push the tailbone back. So you're lifting up, arcing the chest. As you exhale, start to draw the bum in. So curling the tailbone. And again, feeling the stretch through the back of the shoulder blades. Going to do that 3 more times. Inhale,
push the tailbone back, look up. You can really feel it in the leg. Exhale, curl. 2 more times. Inhale, push tailbone back. Again, you can bend the knee here if it's too much. Exhale, curl. Final time. Inhale, tailbone back, looking up. Exhale, curl. And then slowly start to walk the fingertips back. Come into our side twist, left hand to floor. Inhale, sweep the right hand back and reach it all the way up. Again, push thumb down towards the floor, feeling the opening, and try to spin the left ribs up towards the ceiling. Take another breath. And then exhale, start to frame the front foot. Come into our standing split. So untuck the left toes, gaze forward, start to push the weight into the right foot and slowly walk the fingertips forward. Slowly coming into our half lift, but lifting that left leg. Again, it can be low or high. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, draw the body down towards your right thigh. Doing that once more. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. And then from here, start to bend that left knee in towards the chest. Again, hugging everything in towards the midline. And when you're ready, placing left foot to floor. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing, reaching arms all the way out. All the way up, look up towards your thumbs. And exhale, hands down. Nice. So again, coming to the opposite side. So inhale, reach the arms up. Look up. As we exhale, fold forward. Coming into our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Hands to shins. On our exhale, slowly start to bend the knees. Step the right foot back, left foot back. Coming back into our downward facing dog. Push the floor away. On the next inhale, slowly start to reach the left leg up towards the sky. And again, 3-legged dog. Start to look under the left armpit. Press right heel down towards floor. Bend that left knee. Take another breath. And then slowly on your inhale, straightening through that left leg. Look between the hands and start to bend that left knee in towards the chest, rolling over onto the balls of the toes. And when you're ready, place the left foot down. You might need to bring it forward with the hand, and it's in between the hands. Keeping upright here, just take a few breaths. So again, you're really feeling the stretch in the inner thighs. Take another breath. And then slowly from here, start to drop the right knee towards the floor. Untuck the toes. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Push up to your low lunge. Again, maybe bending further into the front knee, feeling through that stretch in the right hip flexor. Take 2 more breaths. And then on your next inhale, lengthen through the sides of the body, and as you exhale, folding forward, start to walk the fingertips back so you're coming onto the ball of the left foot. Staying on the fingertips as you inhale, again, start to push the tailbone back, look up, so you should really feel the stretch in the leg. As you exhale, start to curl the upper body, so again, feeling through the shoulder blades. 3 more times. Inhale, curl tailbone, look up. On your exhale, curl. 2 more times. Inhale, looking up, draw tailbone back. As you exhale, curl. Final time. Inhale and exhale, curl. And then slowly start to walk the fingertips back, placing left foot to the floor. Start to come into our side twist. So right hand to floor. Inhale, sweeping that left arm all the way back, all the way up towards the ceiling. And again, push that bum down towards the floor, feeling the stretch. And just take 2 more breaths here. Try and spin the right ribs up. And then from here, on your next breath, start to frame the front foot. So bringing that left hand down, untuck the right toes, gaze forward. We're coming into our standing split. So slowly push onto that standing leg, walking the fingertips forward. Inhale, half lift. So reaching the leg up nice and high. As you exhale, draw body down towards the left thigh. Doing that once more. Inhale, half lift. As you exhale, fold. And then start to bend that right knee in towards the chest, hugging everything in, and exhale, right foot to the floor for your forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing, reaching arms all the way out, all the way up, look up towards your thumbs, and exhale, hands down. Nice. So again, we're just going to take a few breaths, just close the eyes, press the thumbs into the chest, just take 3 big breaths in through the nose, and out through the mouth. Take 2 more, breathing in. Exhale. Final breath. And exhale. Gently bringing hands either side. We're going to come into a standing sequence. So grounding down, we're going to start kind of doing a bit of balancing like we did the other day. So ground down through the left foot. On your inhale, start to bend the right knee in towards the chest and reach the arms up. And from here, we're slowly going to start to bring that right leg back and come onto the ball of the toes. So coming into our high lunge. So holding here for a breath. And then from here, we're going to bring the hands to the hips. Start to straighten the front leg, keeping onto the ball of the back toes. And we're going to exhale, forward fold over that leg. So you might just come halfway. You might bring the fingertips to the floor. Take an inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, folding over the front leg. Again, if it's too much, bend the knee. Just take 2 more breaths. And trying to keep lengthening your spine. Take an inhale, lengthen. As you exhale, fold. Take another breath. And then on your inhale, bending into that front knee, we're slowly going to push ourselves back up to our high lunge. From here, come into our twist. So start to reach the right arm forward, the left arm back. So we're twisting, looking over our left shoulder. Keep a bend in the front knee. Take a breath. And then slowly start to reach that right arm forward over that left leg. So really straightening through the right leg. Take another breath in. And then exhale, right hand to floor, left hand up towards ceiling. So we're coming into a high runner's lunge. And from here, we're going to come into our side plank. So always an option to drop the bottom leg. So you are coming into our full side plank. Again, you can drop the right knee, or you can stay here. Keep pushing the hips up towards the ceiling. Keeping it nice and strong. For your final breath, rotating left arm over the left ear. Maybe starting to lift that left leg a few inches off the mat. Nice. And we're going to just come into our wild thing. So start to bend that left knee and place that left foot to the floor. And start to push the body open. So you're looking up at your top hand, opening up through the chest. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly, with control, come back through to your plank. And exhale, lowering knees, chin and chest, coming all the way down. Take an inhale, low cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, untucking toes, pressing through your tabletop. And you can choose your child's pose or your downward facing dog for your 5 breaths. Again, just choosing what feels good. If you need to take a rest, drop the knees. So 2 more breaths. If you're in downward dog, you can take a vinyasa before we come through to our forward fold. So again, inhale, rippling through to our high plank. Exhale, lowering knees, chin, chest are coming all over the balls of the toes. Come down through chaturanga, half plank. Inhale, push up to low cobra, our upward facing dog. Thighs are off the mat. And exhale, back to downward dog. So if you're in your child's pose, slowly starting to meet us in downward dog. And we'll all start to look between the hands, bend the knees. Stepping right foot forward, left foot forward to our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing. Reaching arms all the way out, all the way up. And exhale, hands down. Nice, we're going to come to the opposite side. So coming to the top of the mat, on your breath in, start to transfer the weight onto the right foot. Slowly start to reach that left knee off the mat. So you can keep it low or draw it right in towards the chest, reaching arms up towards the ceiling. And as you exhale with control, slowly placing that, and you can bend the front knee, place that left foot back. So we're coming into our high lunge here. And just take 2 breaths, maybe starting to bend further into the front knee. Taking another breath. And then on our inhale, slowly start to straighten the front leg, keeping up on the ball of the back toes. And as you exhale, draw hands to hips and hinge forward, so hinge from the hips. You might just come here. Again, depending on what feels good for you. You can bend the front knee and maybe draw the fingertips to the floor. Take an inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, folding over the front leg. So wherever you are, just take 2 more breaths. And then on your next inhale, bending through the front knee, so right knee, start to push yourself back up to your high lunge. Take another inhale, coming into our twist. Left arm forward, right arm back. So looking over your right hand, the left leg is nice and straight. Taking a breath here. And then inhale, slowly start to reach over that, or towards the front of your mat, so reaching over the right knee. And then slowly, left hand to floor. Inhale, twisting to our right. So again, coming into our high runner's lunge. Just taking 1 breath here. And then we're coming into our side twist. So coming onto the ball of the toe. So you can keep the left foot towards the floor, the easier variation, or straightening through both legs. Keep pushing the hips up nice and high. Maybe lifting the right leg a few inches off the mat, right arm over the right ear. Keep pushing hips up. And then we're going to come into our little variation wild thing. So starting to bend that right knee, place that right foot to the floor, start to straighten through that left leg and push the hips up towards the ceiling, open up through the chest, start to look at the right hand. Take 2 more breaths. And then with control, slowly coming back through your plank. And again, you can come through your chaturanga or knees, chin and chest as you come all the way down. Taking an inhale for your low cobra or your upward facing dog. And exhale, coming back through to downward facing dog or your child's pose for 5 breaths. So again, if you need to take a rest, drop the knees, drop the crown of the head. If you're in your downward dog, you can come to a vinyasa. So again, inhale, rippling through to your high plank. Exhale, lowering knees, chin, chest, or coming over the ball of the toes, coming through chaturanga. Inhale, low cobra, upward dog. Exhale, back to downward dog. If you're in child's pose, slowly meeting us in downward facing dog. And we'll all start to look between our hands, bend the knees. Stepping right foot forward, left foot forward to our forward fold. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press up to standing, reaching arms all the way out, all the way up. And exhale, hands down. Nice, hard work is over. So coming to the side of your mat, so you're going to come into a wide-legged forward fold. So feet can be nice and wide. You could generally, the feet might turn in slightly, heels are slightly apart. Take an inhale, reach the arms up. And as you exhale, just gently coming into a forward fold. So the knees can be nice and bent. You can just drop the crown of the head and just let the upper body feel heavy. And breathe out through the mouth. So just taking 1 or 2 more breaths. And then taking 2 more. We're going to come into just again a side twist. So on the inhale, you're going to bring the left hand towards the center of the mat. The knees can be bent or straight. So take an inhale. So you lengthen through the spine first, so you're kind of center. And as you exhale, bring the right hand to the back of the right bum cheek and start to twist the body to the right. And then maybe when you're ready, reaching right arm up towards the ceiling. So take 2 more breaths here. And then on your exhale, slowly release down and changing, swapping to opposite side. So right hand to the center of the mat. Start to bring the left hand to the back of the left bum cheek. Take an inhale, lengthen first, and as you exhale, twist body to the left. Then just the spine, and then gently, when you're ready, maybe lifting left hand up towards the ceiling. Take 2 breaths. And then slowly, slowly release. And from here, we're going to start to bring the feet out towards the side, and we're gently going to come all the way up into a kind of gentle squat. So we're staying upright here to start with. And breathe. Just take 3 more breaths. And really strong on the legs. Take 1 more breath. And then maybe start to come into a general squat where you bring the elbows inside the knees and start to, ooh, you can hear me crack. Knees might start cracking. Start to push the bum all the way down. Again, if that's not comfortable, stay in the upright one that we've just done, or you can have heels slightly off the mat. So wherever you are, just maybe close the eyes. You can maybe rock from side to side. Just take another 2 breaths. And then when you're ready, with control, come all the way to the floor. Nice. So we're going to just come into our forward fold. So again, you can stay on the mat or you can use a cushion. I find the cushion is better, just to be able to hinge from the hips. So I'm going to bring the sole of the right foot in, the right knee out. So coming into our Janu Shirshasana. So you can bring the fingertips to the mat, or if you have a strap or belt, to use that. So take an inhale, start to lengthen through the spine first, and as you exhale, hinge from the hips, full forward, maybe walking the hands up the strap, bend the knee if you need to. When you found your edge, just drop the crown of the head, close your eyes and breathe in to your body, breathe into the stretch. So you might feel this on the back of the right, or your right lower back, as well as the leg. Take 2 more breaths. And then slowly inhale, coming back up to center. You're just going to swap legs. So straighten out the right leg, bring sole of the left foot in, left knee out, bring that strap around the right foot. Coming onto right fingertips, inhale, lengthen the spine first. As you exhale, fold forward, drop the crown of the head. Try and draw shoulders away from the ears so they're not hunching up. Relax your shoulders. So just staying there for another 2 breaths. And then slowly inhale, release, gently coming back up and just coming into Baddha Konasana. Bring the soles of the feet together, the knees out wide, and gently take an inhale, lengthen through the spine first, and as you exhale, interlink the fingers underneath the baby toes and draw the body down. Drop the crown of the head and breathe into the stretch. Take 2 more deep breaths. And then slowly inhale, walking fingertips back up. And we're going to come in to variation of our pigeon pose. So I'm going to demonstrate both. So you can come into the seated pigeon variation, which is coming all the way to your back. Start to bend the left knee and bring the sole of the right foot to the left knee and draw that left knee in towards you. So you interlink the fingers underneath the thigh and draw left knee in towards the chest. If you want to come into the full variation, come into your downward facing dog. Inhale, reach the right leg up towards the sky, and as you exhale, start to draw that right knee in towards the chest. Drop that right knee towards the outside of the right, or sorry, behind the right wrist, and slowly start to walk that left leg back. You might be, again, depending on your hips, you might be able to get the knee and shin in line with the mat. I can't. So taking an inhale, lengthen, and as you exhale, you slowly walk forward onto the forearms, or maybe coming all the way down. So just choosing your edge. If this is not feeling good at all, just come into the seated variation. If you are in full pigeon, just trying to make sure that your body isn't leaning over towards the right side. Try and draw the weight down towards the left hip point. So you should feel, again, sensation in the inner right thigh, glute. So wherever you are, staying here for another 5 breaths. Take 2 more breaths. If you're in seated pigeon, you can just swap legs. So you can just drop the sole of the right foot to the floor and just bring the left heel onto the right knee and draw the right thigh towards you. If you're in your full pigeon, slowly edging your way out, so coming up onto the forearms, gently, gently with ease on top of the left toes. Gently walk yourself back and then gently push up and gently, whatever you need to do, you can shake out the leg, you can push back to 3-legged dog, and then you're going to do the opposite side. So inhale, reach left leg up towards the ceiling, and as you exhale, draw that left knee in towards the chest. Draw that knee over towards the left wrist, and then keeping that left foot nice and flexed, start to walk the right leg back. So you can kind of come up onto your fingertips first. If it's any pinching in the lower back, stay forward. Just take a breath or 2 here. And then slowly start to walk yourself down onto forearms or come all the way down. And trying to allow your breath, just to allow the body to settle a bit more. So as you inhale, breathe in fully. As you exhale, see if you can soften the body. Let it feel a bit more heavy, settling into the pose. And staying here for 5 breaths. So just take 2 more breaths. if you're in the full variation, on your next inhale, slowly start to come up onto the fingertips, very gently untuck the right toes, and start to lift that leg and do any movement you like, shaking out the leg, pedaling out the feet, going into three-legged dog. And from here we're going to come all the way to the floor, so drop the knees to the floor, come all the way back and draw the knees in towards the chest. So giving the body a hug, releasing the lower back, and come into our happy baby. So start to draw the outsides of the feet. So if you can grab the outside of the feet, draw the knees towards the armpits. If you can't do this, just grab the knees out so that your elbow creases are meeting with the knees, and just rocking from side to side, or just taking little circles on your lower back. Then we're going to come into our twist. So keeping the knees where they are, start to draw the arms to a T shape, cactus arms. Take a deep breath in. And on your exhale, drop the knees over to the right side, your gaze to the left. For a deeper twist, cross the left leg over the right leg and draw the knees towards the floor. You can reach that left arm out further. So just take 3 more deep breaths. And as you're here, can you breathe into the upper chest? Can you allow your left shoulder blade to relax, your left shoulder to soften? And then slowly inhale, coming back to center. And then as you exhale, draw the knees over to the left side, gaze to the right, deeper twist, cross your right leg over your left leg and draw the knees towards the floor. And trying to draw that right shoulder towards the floor so you're really feeling the twist. So take 3 more breaths. And then slowly inhale, come back to center, hug the knees into the chest one final time before you come into your Shavasana, so your relaxation. So just grabbing anything comfortable, so blankets, socks, jumpers, and then just finding a comfortable position so you can put a cushion underneath the knees, bend the knees slightly, or you can put a cushion under the head. And gently starting to spread the legs nice and wide, arms nice and wide so there's space between the armpits. Tuck your chin in slightly towards your chest. And just begin to take 3 deep breaths in. So breathing in fully in through the nose, exhale, full release out through the mouth. So taking 2 more, breathing in, exhale, final breath, and exhale. So just allowing the body to relax and just start to draw awareness to the tops of the feet, allowing them to soften. Softening your ankles, relaxing your calves, your shins, softening your knees, your thighs, softening and relaxing your lower back, your middle back, the rib softening your upper back and your chest. So maybe taking a full breath into the chest space, and on your exhale, allowing it to soften. Soften and relax your arms, your elbows, your forearms, your wrists. Soften your fingers. Allow your shoulders to feel heavy against the mat. Soften and relax your throat. Release your jaw. Soften your cheeks. Softening the area around the eyes, your ears. Softening and relaxing your forehead. And just allowing the whole body to feel completely relaxed. And if your mind gets distracted by sounds, just trying to return to observing your breath as you breathe in and as you breathe out. gently starting to draw awareness back into the body. And beginning to deepen your breath. Start to bring small movement into the body. So maybe wriggling fingers and toes. Move the head from side to side. And then gently on your next breath in, start to reach the arms over the head and beginning to stretch out the whole body. Bringing the legs together, pointing toes, flexing toes. And then gently draw your knees in towards your chest, giving the body a hug. And gently rocking over to any side. And just allow the body weight to feel heavy once more. And just noticing how your body is feeling and how the mind is. Hopefully more rested. And gently, when you're ready, slowly beginning to press yourself up to a comfortable seat. Keep the eyes closed, draw the hands to prayer. And just take 3 full breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth. So exhale fully, breathe in deeply, exhale out through the mouth. 2 more times, breathing in, exhale, final time, breathing in, and exhale. I wish you a great weekend. We bow our heads and say namaste. Namaste. Thank you very much. Sorry about all the sounds. My fridge was going a bit weird there. Yeah, thank you. I will hopefully get a schedule up for next week. Up until then, anyway, have a good weekend. Thanks, Ruth, Sam, James, Orla, Claire, Sandra. Thanks a million. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.